All right, 9:17 now, and we are talking about airplane etiquette this morning with our etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman. We've heard several stories in the news recently about different instances, people acting maybe the way they shouldn't to other passengers sitting in front of them or behind them. So we're going to get your questions answered, and we're going to take a little quiz.
So we have a quiz. Are you ready?
That. I am ready,
okay.
And I don't know the answers, so
I wouldn't give you the answers.
Me too.
That's right. All right. Number one, a small child or large adult is continuously kicking your seat.
Which just happened to me this past weekend on a flight.
Okay.
Go on.
So what do you do? Number A, ask them to stop. B, grin and bear it. Or C, tell the flight attendant and let them handle it.
Okay. Well, I did B.
You grinned and bared it. Well, you're a kind passenger. So you can, believe it or not, if you have a nice tone of voice, which I'm sure you do, you could say, would you mind? I know you don't mean it. I know you don't know, but you're kicking my seat.
So feel comfortable saying that. I did the look back a couple times.
Yes,
you know?
the glare.
The glance back so they know that I can feel them kicking my seat.
By the time it gets to the flight attendant, it's kind of gotten a little controversial. So you want to
talk to them before you go to the flight attendant.
So two.
Question two.
You have to go to the restroom, and your neighbor is sleeping. So what do? Do you A, step across them very quietly, B, say excuse me and wake them up, or C, wait until they wake up? Uh-oh.
Well, again, me wanting to avoid all conflict, I would say C, but I'm going to go with B here as the correct answer.
Yes. You just lightly nudge them as you cross over them because you don't want them to wake up and you're on top of them.
Yes.
That will scare them. Okay. The person in front of you has reclined their seat all the way back.
Oh, we know those people.
What do? Use your knee defenders. I mean, we know that's a no. Okay.
No.
Grin and bear it, or ask your flight attendant. There's a theme here.
Oh, man. I'm going to go with B.
Oh.
No?
You are so sweet. Okay.
But you're allowed to do that, aren't you? Or is that really against airplane etiquette?
The knee defenders are a no.
No. But the reclining your seat all the way back.
You can. But, the person reclining should look back and say, be aware, if there's somebody that's sitting behind them that's 6'9", then they need to think about it. So you can either grin and bear it. Again, gosh, I hate for you to talk to the flight attendant until you've said something nicely. That wasn't even our option. Would you mind moving your seat up just a little bit?
Sure.
Your seat is in my stomach. You just say something kind.
But if nothing changes after you approach them politely, then it is okay
to grin and bear it or
to talk to the flight attendant. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But no to the knee defenders.
Okay.
You order a mixed drink in flight. Okay, true or false? It's always polite to tip the flight attendant to show gratitude.
Okay, I'm going to say false because I have never tipped the flight attendant, and I have to think there's a reason for that.
You're correct. You're correct. Now, you may ask a flight attendant occasionally, and she or he will say, well, I will take a tip, but that's not really customary. That's the protocol is that you don't tip a flight attendant.
All right. Good to know.
What armrest does the person in the middle seat use?
Oh, the armrest battle.
It's the dilemma. So you're sitting in the middle seat. Which is yours?
It's the one on your...
both, or left?
Left, right? Right? Well, okay, wait. Left, correct is what I meant to ask.
Both armrests.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
You get them both because you are in the middle.
And they each have one
But guess what they do? They take your armrest.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? So again, you're going to be a courteous passenger, and if they have their arm way up here, then you can kind of put your little elbow underneath. Okay,
give me back my armrest.
Don't pick up those little armrests, and then all three of you are sitting cozy, unless you know each other.
Right. Okay.
It's polite to wake your seatmate up if the drink cart comes by. True or false? So
this is one I've struggled with too. Yes.
They said, "Gosh, I am so thirsty," and then they fall asleep. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I always feel bad when the cart comes by and the neighbor is sleeping because you want them to get the chance to order a beverage. So what do? You're
looking at my answers.
No. You know me not wanting to have any sort of conflict, so I probably would just ignore it and not wake them up.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. You are doing great on this.
I don't know.
Yes, you're right. Just let them sleep, and once they wake up, they can have a fresh glass of
they can always
Coke
ask
or
the
whatever they
attendant
need.
later.
Yes. You suspect the person sitting next to you is reading your laptop screen. Do you ask them to stop politely? Do you close it up and take a nap? Or do you invest in a privacy filter?
First of all, what is a privacy filter?
It's this filter that kind of makes it all fuzzy
on the
so
screen,
only you
so
can
only you
see
can.
it.
Okay.
But you'd have to do that in advance.
Right. B?
Yep, you better close it up.
Yeah,
Take
if
your
you don't
nap.
want them to see it, just put that away.
You don't want to say, are you looking at my
Right.
screen?
Well,
All
you
right.
have to know on an airplane you're in very close quarters. So
Yes. So think in advance.
if
Get
there's
one of
something
those
private,
filters.
then, yeah.
So here
Okay.
you go, your last one. Your seatmate asked if you will switch your aisle seat with her husband's window seat, and you hate window seats. This just happened to me last week. Are you be kind and switch? Do you say sorry but no? Or do you ask the flight attendant for another seat?
This has happened to me, and I've been the one who has asked someone else to switch seats when I'm trying to sit next to someone. Okay, your aisle seat with her husband. No.
Yeah.
You have every right to say I'm sorry, but
Sorry.
no, this is my seat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no.
Right.
Because you can trade up, you just can't trade down.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're willing to, then that's fine.
If
But
you're
everyone who books a flight has an opportunity to book a window or an aisle or
you win a prize
get there
if I
early to
had
get the
one.
seat you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, thanks.
I'll
Diane.
bring you wings next time.
Thank you. Well, these have been very helpful. So thanks for coming in this morning. We appreciate it.